Okay, so now let's get to our first guest this morning. With the nation honoring veterans all weekend long, AARP Tampa Bay is also committed to supporting veterans, military members, and their families. Here to explain how they are serving our veterans is Colleen Krepsteckis. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you for your service as well. We're also honoring you this weekend and today as well.
Thank you very much.
I know that this is a passion, I think, of AARP Tampa Bay. Talk about the membership and how many are actual veterans, too, because I know we have a lot right here in the Bay Area.
Well, we do have a lot of veterans in the Tampa Bay area. It's got a huge military community with MacDill Air Force Base, and then we also have a lot of retirees. We have, I think, about 176,000 veterans in the area, and we have also 300,000 members who are AARP members. So I'm quite certain a lot of them are veterans.
So talk about because one of the things that you guys do so wonderfully is connect people with resources. When it comes to resources for veterans specifically, what is it that you're really trying to partner?
Well, two of the main areas that we want to partner with them on and let them know we're here for them are things on fraud and awareness. Veterans, because of their service and that they've served, the time they've served, have certain in the portfolio of benefits that they are a specific target by scammers.
And I don't know if I realize that as often, because I told you the first thing I know, seniors and things typically are targeted as well. But yeah, veterans, I'm sure.
Yep, because of the hard work that we did serving in our military. We're a particular target because of those extra benefits. And so the organization has partnered with the U.S. Postal Inspection Service on an association-wide level to help, alert veterans if they've signed up for this program, Operation Fraud Watch, to let them know when they are a target and what to look out for.
Good to know.
The other one is on caregiving. Veterans from their time in service might have encountered either service-connected injuries or illness that make them pretty specific. They encounter pretty specific illnesses or injuries because of their time in service.
Yeah, it's kind of unique than maybe just your traditional retiree.
Yeah. So, and even if they aren't necessarily 50 plus, we still can offer them information and resources that can help them know what's available to them and not struggle through this difficult time by themselves.
We were chatting before we got started. One of the interesting things you said, even maybe sometimes a loss of identity too. You've served for so long, all of a sudden you retire, you're out of the military now, and that's just an adjustment that sometimes you need to mentally make, which you say you help with as well.
Absolutely. AARP is in every community across the nation and within the state of Florida. We've got offices in every major community, and we want them to know that we are a resource for them, and we can be a sense of community. We offer all sorts of programs and fun events, and we know that after you've gotten out, you're trying to readjust to a new environment. We have opportunities to help them connect with job information boards and just other organizations that can help them get reintegrated in the civilian community.
One of the ways you're doing this is with the great workshop coming up in just a couple of days. Invite everybody to this. Who is it for and what can people learn?
Absolutely. The AARP has partnered with the National Association of Veterans and Families. It's a small but mighty national organization headquartered out of Jacksonville. A lot of what they do overlaps with the federal VA and state Veterans Administration. But they do it in a way that is incredibly effective because of how they fundraise and are able to focus on a one-on-one basis with veterans. And so they're very educated and trained. And so we've partnered with them to give the veterans and their family members.
I'm so glad you said that, because we haven't really talked about that a whole lot, but they are just as important as the veterans. They make sacrifices as well.
Absolutely. The family members made a lot of sacrifices supporting their loved ones who are serving overseas in combat zones and so on. So we want them to know what's available to their veterans and themselves that they might be eligible for around caregiving, such as aid and attendance. And so we've got a free workshop to veterans and their family members coming up later this week on November 15th. So we hope they consider coming.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much again for your service. Thank you for being here this morning to let people know about how you're helping veterans and their families. And we'll make sure all that information if you have any questions, I know there's the website you can go to or the number to call. But again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, stay with us. We will be right back.